What's up everybody, you're very welcome along to this Anfield agenda watch-along. The Reds travel to Southampton to take on Ralph Hasenhüttl's side. This is my second attempt at starting this stream, so I'm hoping it's not glitchy this time and I'm hoping it's all good to go. I'm just waiting for the video to come through at the YouTube end and then hopefully we'll be all good to go. I'm looking at it, hoping it comes through. Left, right, doesn't look glitchy, good. I think we're good to go. Let me know in the chat if this one is better, folks. Give me a thumbs up if we're okay. The reason League is only 13 thumbs up is because we just started it again because the first one was very glitchy. I just need to restart everything, so I just want to make sure that it's all okay at your end, folks. Yeah, looks good. Happy days. Brilliant. Again, apologies on that. No idea what happened, but fair to say my computer shit the bed. I think that one's fair to say. But look, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the preview, I suppose, if you want to call it that, the build-up show, the watch-along. The Reds in action against Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton side tonight. As always, we start by thanking our betting partners and sponsors, Boyle Sports. If you're going to have a bet on today's game, you can see some flashing odds across the bottom of the screen there now. There is a link to sign up to Boyle Sports as well. My bet for this game, because people often ask me what my bet is this one, folks. Salah and Mane both to score is an enhanced special at the moment with Boyle Sports at 7-2. So that means if we stick a tenner on there's a potential 35 quid profit. There's also potentially you'll lose your tenner. But ourselves and our sponsors Boyle Sports do want you guys to remember to bet responsibly. Only bet what you can afford to lose. And we like you guys. Stick on a five or a tenner. No need to go over the top. And again, there is a link in the description to sign up to Boyle Sports. When you do sign up, the good news is when you deposit your first tenner, place your first bet, you will receive at least one free bet. Maybe even more, depending on what part of the world you're in. But that is my bet for this game, folks, in association with our sponsors, Boyle Sports. Salah and Mane both to score an unbelievable 7-2 with our betting partners and our sponsors, Boyle Sports. So there you go. If you're going to have a flutter on the game, why not go with that one? As you can see in the bottom of the screen as well, there is some odds floating around like there. Sadio Mane to score first, 5-1. If you fancy any of those, get across to Boyle Sports. Still time to get your bet on before the game. And yes, RIP Jerry Marsden, somebody put into the chat as well. I covered it the other night. I was doing a Manchester United, no, I was doing a Chelsea Man City watch along and got the unfortunate news that Jerry Marsden had passed away, and may he and his family and all the Liverpool family remember him fondly, and may he rest in peace, because you know he is part of Liverpool's folklore, Jerry Marsden. So it's a massive game, this one, folks. It really is. We can't afford to drop any points tonight. It's not going to be an easy game away at Southampton. I never expect an easy game. But shall we have a quick look at the team news before we go any further? So this is how Liverpool are going to line up for today's game. As you can see, Alisson, of course, is in goal. A little bit of a surprise, and I toyed around with the idea of this in our preview show the other day. Jordan Henderson is going to be partnering Fabinho at the heart of that Liverpool defence. I'll explain why I think so in a second. Trent on the right-hand side, Robbo on the left. Now, the reason I think he's put Hendo in there is to give us more passing options from the back. We know Hendo is capable of these beautiful long diagonal balls, carrying it forward if needs be. And you guys will probably remember from watching previous games that one, Hendo has played here and when we've been stuck before, but he often drops back to split the centre-backs anyway. And the reason he's playing there today is because if you have a little look ahead at a certain number 6, Thiago Alcantara. He's here, he's starting, he's in the middle, partnered by Gini Wijnaldum and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Up front then, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino. On the bench today for the Reds, Kelleher, Milner, Jones, Minamino, Shaqiri, Origi, Neco Williams, Reece Williams and Nat Phillips, excuse me. That is the Reds bench today. Remember, you can have 9 on the bench but only 3 substitutions allowed. Thiago, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thiago time. We've been waiting a long time for this one. We got a brief glimpse the other day at the end of the game against Newcastle. We got a little cameo as well against Chelsea, and of course he did play against Everton, but he's back, he's fit, he's ready to go. How motherfucking happy are you? Tell the truth. Don't be lying to me. How happy are you? Right, I'm going to just mess around with my camera settings here because I have to do something to make sure that it doesn't go out of focus at one point during the stream. I swear to God, I have the world's worst wireless mouse, folks. It is fucking awful. Right, let me just get this camera setting open so we can... it's got to go non-widescreen for a second here, but don't worry, I'll flick it straight back. Right, come on camera, don't be doing this to me, don't be annoying. Right, there we go. Flick that to widescreen. Get up to there, click that, click off autofocus, and there we are, we're good to go. Right, apologies on that one, folks. I have to do that or I'll go out of focus during the stream. It's all sound check. It's all looking good. Cool. Is Connor Crosby in here? Yes, he is in the chat. Crosby's back from his little sabbatical and he's back live and ready to go. If you haven't yet subscribed to Anfield Agenda, folks, don't forget, hit that button, drop a like on the video as well. A lot of people have been asking me, are we going to be doing the Manchester United Manchester City game on Mundo Sporto on Wednesday night? Simple answer, you bet your ass we are. We'll be over on Mundo Sporto for that one as well. If you haven't subscribed to our second channel, there is a link in the description. So much to go through, folks. What do we think of that starting 11? It screams attacking to me. It screams goals to me. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Manchester United, right level with points of us as things stand. We're on top on goal difference. Leicester breathing down our necks. City coming back into form. We can't mess about today. It's 3 points. It's shit or got off the pot. We need to get the job done. And I'm fully believing that we are. Again, all of our mods tonight, you're going to see a lot of Manchester United fans coming in because the banter started to come up and I've been having great fun with them on social media. They've been a really fair play to them. They've been a really nice bunch. Just make sure that... Sorry, what's this? Just make sure that, you know, the mods, give them a little bit of breathing room. If people come in saying glory, glory Man United or 21, leave them be. Because we need a healthy rivalry here. As long as they're respectful, as long as they're not abusing other people in the chat, then please mods, let them be. Because I want to build up this banter and this rivalry as the season goes on. Lee Chappie, how are we, buddy? Lee Chappie, you're going to see a lot more of along with us on Mundo Sporto as well. Lee saying the second channel is absolutely flying. It is. It's gone past 5,250 subscribers already. It's only going about 2 months. That's thanks to you guys and how amazing you are. What do I think the score will be? My prediction when I did the preview was 2-1. Now, I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to go 3-1. Now that I see Thiago's in the team, I'm expecting goals in this one. Danny Ings worries me, and I mean that in a respectful manner, because there isn't a Liverpool fan that I know of that doesn't have anything but immense respect for Danny Ings. And I wish Danny Ings all the best. I hope he has a tremendous career, but whenever he plays us, of course, I don't want him to score. Again, if you want to become a member, folks, of Anfield Agenda FC, you'll see people putting in all the custom emojis. You'll see people with the Anfield Agenda badge beside their name and stuff like that. You can do so by hitting the join button. All you have to do is click the join button. It's $4.99 a month. You get use of all the custom emojis. You get the Anfield Agenda badge beside your name. And you get into our Anfield Agenda Discord group as well, which is where we give you guys all the transfer gossip. As an example, I let the guys know earlier on today to be looking out for Hendo starting at centre-back and Thiago starting the game hours before the team was announced. Make sure that you're in there for exclusive updates and stuff like that as well. The chat's moving quick today, folks. Again, I'm going to try my best to keep up with as many of your comments as I can. Barry Kavanagh's going for a 3-1 prediction. Barry, how are you, my friend? Lance is going 2-0 to the Reds. I love a bit of banter. It's a bit of crack as long as you don't overdo it. Exactly, Richie. That's it, pal. You've nailed it. And look, if we're going to have a bit of banter, who else to have it with than our most intense rivals, Manchester United fans? Do you know what I mean? At least there's a begrudging respect there between the two clubs. I've never really had much of a respect for the battles with Manchester City. I've never really been a massive fan of Chelsea. I hate United as a club, as a team, but in their fans and in the healthy respect that we have, it's been great fun, and long may it continue. So any United fans watching, you're absolutely sound to be back in your team, and just be a bit respectful in the chat with other people and we'll be grand. We'll all get along tickety-boo. Did somebody hear Ric Flair? Woo! That's how I'm feeling today, folks. Liz Golden, first super chat of the night, said 4-1 to the Reds. This feels like a big match to me. It does have the feeling, Liz, doesn't it? Of a big one. It really, really does. And Happy New Year. I know I've said it to you a few times already, Liz, but Happy New Year over there in Florida to yourself, your husband and your family, and everybody else that's in the chat as well. Why does Connor keep writing in not blurry? It's definitely not blurry, mate. It's not blurry, 100%. Does anybody else having issues with blurriness? Because it doesn't look blurry to me. Some of my best mates are United fans, said Richie. Man, I grew up surrounded by United supporting mates, mate. Through the 90s, through the noughties, and the abuse, the banter was vicious. And I mean it in a nice way. It's your mates, you know what I mean? So I'm used to it. So I love having a bit of back and forth with United fans, and much rather be spending time doing that than with toxic Everton fans or toxic City fans who have been horrendous in some of their attempts at trolling, to be honest with you. At least with the United fans at times we get a bit of intelligent banter. Jonathan saying it's blurry. It's definitely not looking blurry at my end. What's your prediction for the top four? Liverpool. You want it in order? Oh, so tough. I'm going to go Liverpool, City, United, Spurs. But it could well be Liverpool, United, City, Spurs. It's just very difficult to predict that one. The Dugout said, Happy New Year to everyone in the chat and to Craig and Connor. He's gone 2-1 to the Reds. Ings to score for the Saints and Salah and Mane to score for us. And as Doug has said, if you do fancy Salah and Mane to score for us, why not stick on a cheeky little bet with our betting partners, Boyle Sports, because they have a special on this one. Salah and Mane both to score in the game. 7-2, meaning that if you stick on a tenner, you can make yourself 35 quid profit if that comes in. If it doesn't come in and you've just signed up to Boyle Sports using the link below, you will of course get your free bet as well for betting that tenner. And if you're in Ireland, you'll get more than one free bet. So again, if you are going to have a little flutter on the game, please do so responsibly, and please don't the words, insert words, words. Yeah, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. If you are going to do so, bet responsibly, and please do use our sponsors, Boyle Sports, because, they're letting us do what we're doing. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So lots of love to Leon, to Emer, to all the team over at Boyle Sports as well. Right, let's have another look. What have we got in the chat? It's not blurry here, Craig, up the Reds. There we go. Jordan Henderson playing at centre-back. He's done it before. I mean, people might be surprised at it. We could have used Nat Phillips, we could have used Reece Williams, but Hendo's played there before, and it's probably mostly for his distribution skills and his organisation skills as well. So I'm intrigued to see how Hendo gets on at centre-back. See, this is the very shit I'm talking about here. I'm trying to have a bit of banter with people, and then you've got Mr. Dickhead Sam TL going 7-2, ha ha ha. Motherfucker, who's top of the Premier League, you absolute cabbage? Cabbage, mate. That's the shit we don't want. Do you know what I mean? That's the shit that get you kicked out right there. Idiots like him. Carl, how are we, buddy? He said, do you think Klopp's being clever playing Hendo in the back four? Provided he hasn't got any good centre-backs fit. Yes, and I alluded to it in the preview. I said there's a possibility that it could happen. I didn't think he'd actually do it because I didn't think Thiago would start the game. But with Thiago there ahead of him, absolutely. I think it's a masterstroke by Klopp. Allows him to have Hendo and his leadership ability in there. Allows Thiago in there, Gini Wijnaldum. And of course, allows us to have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as the attacking midfielder. So yes, I'm all for this experiment, Carl. And again, Happy New Year to yourself and Julie. What else have we got? Let's go Reds. Top of the league, exactly. If you're going to come in and banter, you best be fucking good at it, because I tell you what, Excalibur here will just bitch slap your ass if you come in with your B-Tech banter. Better be good. And we appreciate a bit of good banter. We do like a bit of good banter, but none of your 7-2 nonsense, because like, how old ago was that? How long ago was that? Get your banter up, folks, or you're going to be enrolled in Craig's College for Trolls. And I'm giving out scholarships. What have we got? Adam, how are you, mate? Everybody else welcome that's coming in. 1,000 people in the chat, and we're already 15 minutes away from kickoff. You guys are an absolute bunch of legends. Happy New Year, by the way, to each and every one of you, seeing as this is Liverpool's first game of 2021. And look, may your loved ones be safe. I hope that you're all well wherever in the world you're watching. You know I love to know where in the world you're watching, folks. So please feel free to put your score predictions in the chat, and to put your area where you're watching in the chat as well. See, Mr. Man there thought he was going to get a little shout out where all his spamming, but no, he just got absolutely bitch slapped by our mods, because our mods are absolutely tickety-boo. B-Tech Mark Goldbridge. Brilliant! I've never heard that one before, mate. Oh my god, when I looked on Wikipedia and I discovered that Mark Goldbridge invented the green screen, and then he went and he programmed OBS all on his own, and XSplit. Wow! He's some man for one man, isn't he, doing all that stuff on his own? Because nobody ever spoke about football or used the green screen. Never happened before. Mark invented it all, programmed OBS, programmed XSplit, made the green screen, did everything. If it wasn't for Mark Goldbridge, the world wouldn't exist. You know I love Mark, and you know that he's the best in the business at what he does, but you call me a B-Tech Mark Goldbridge, what the fuck does that make you? An absolute nobody. So if you're gonna come in and have a pop, best be prepared. Anyway, you know we love Mark on this channel, and we wish the United stand all the best on their road to 1 million, which they thoroughly deserve. Mark and Drawdy, good friends of ours. B-Tech Mark Goldbridge. Honest to God, Adam, do you know what, mate? You get a microphone, you get a green screen, you sit in front of it and see how easy it is, buddy, and we'll see how you get along. Because I guarantee you won't even make it up to B-Tech level, mate. You'll be sitting there with your little pecker in your hand, with your Pornhub, which, by the way, you can't use Visa and MasterCard on. Very important that I do that before you rob it out of your ma's purse, mate. You can't use it on Pornhub anymore. So you're going to have to just make do with the free stuff. And make sure you've got a soccer t-shirt, something handy around for yourself, mate, because that's all you've got left, really, isn't it, to be honest with you? Because you're not witty, you're not clever, you can't troll. Soz, mate. Anyway, Daniel Johnson says, I'm a United fan, honest opinion on Bruno. I'll say exactly what I said, mate, over on Mundo Sporto. Bruno Fernandes is a very, very talented footballer. Often at times it takes a player with a certain style to make a system work, and he is that link-up man for United. Everything goes through him. Yeah, he's a very good footballer, mate. I'm not going to sit here and tell you lies. He's a class footballer. Simple as that. I thought that the background was real. Yeah, I wish, man. Yeah, do you know, I wish all this stuff was... The chair's real. The chair's definitely real. Look. Chair's real. I can promise you that one. Welcome into everyone that's joining us. Again, take a second, folks. Do hit that like button. Let's have a look at the team again for those coming a little bit late, shall we? The starting 11 for the Reds today looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. Alisson in goal, of course. Trent at right back. Robbo at left back. The big surprises today is that the gaffer has decided to go with Jordan Henderson to partner Fabinho at the heart of that Liverpool defence. In midfield then, we've got a certain number 6. You may have heard of him, a young fella called Thiago. I cannot say his name without singing the song. And then Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Genie Wijnaldum, and then up front Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. On the bench today for the Reds, Kelleher, Milner, Jones, Minamino, Shaqiri, Origi, Neco Williams, Phillips and Reece Williams. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the starting 11 today for the Reds. And the substitutes, don't forget you can only have 3 substitutions in the Premier League, even though you're allowed 9 on the bench. The Championship have now started to introduce 5 substitutes, but you know, the little clubs in the Premier League didn't want the big boys to have 5 subs, so they jumped up and down, didn't vote it through, and we are where we are. I feel like I need a breath. Ladies and gentlemen. This is before the game even gets going, by the way, so heaven knows what we're in for. We all good? All good? 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 Happy? Good? Drink water. Yeah, I think I should. You're right. I definitely need a drink of water, mate. What have we got? Craig the GOAT. I'll take it, Paddy. I will take it, mate. Thank you, Connor. Connor always lets me know if we're good or not. I think 3-0 to the Pool. Love from Tala. Love straight back to you, mate. Lots of love to you, and wherever you guys are watching from, lots of love to each and every one of you. As I said earlier on, I hope your families are all safe and well, and I wish you guys a fantastic 2021. We have a post-match show coming up after the game as well, and as I said, if you are going to have a little flutter on the game, why not do so with our sponsors, Boyle Sports. There's a link in the description if you want to sign up to Boyle for the first time. Floating across the bottom of the screen there now, you'll see some special bets for Boyle for this one, like Sadio Mane to score first, 5-1, Bobby Firmino to score first, 15-2, stuff like that as well. Let's get the small team lineup there for everybody as well, for those coming in a little bit late. My wife's in the chat there as well. How are we? Dara Azizi, welcome into you as well. The stream lagged for 5 seconds. It's where the world was ending. I know. Oh, hang on. Breaking news. It is now officially an Anfield Agenda live stream, because the good lady that is Joanne Fisher has put in the onset super sticker. It's not an Anfield Agenda live stream till that happens. Mark has jumped in as well with an onset super sticker. It's a tradition at this point. Joanne, I must send you a few quid, mate, for all of these, to be honest with you, because you're doing it every game, but I don't want you to be out of pocket. Do I think Thiago will play the whole game? I tell you, I'd be very surprised, Jack, if he does. Very surprised, mate. What do you guys? Surely 60 minutes. Surely that's all we can get out of him. Angie, thank you for the super chat. Said, so Craig, how many points are you guys dropping today? I would want 3, but probably 2. Danny Ings turning prime Vardy today. Oh, we can't afford to drop any points. Angie, I know you're obviously a United fan or a Southampton fan, and you know I'd be the same in your shoes, but surely to God we won't be dropping more points away from home. We have to put this away form to bed. It's been shocking. 1 win in 7. It's just not enough if you're going to go on and win the title. So I'm expecting us to get to 3 points today. That big bastard Fraser Forster's in goal. The reason I dislike him, by the way, a lot of you guys will probably remember the penalty incident when we were playing Southampton. He was stamping up the penalty spot before James Milner stepped up for his penalty that I think he missed, if my memory's correct. And I've always had it in for Fraser Forster since that one. I'm a United fan, not here to insult anyone, just for a bit of banter. We need to take advantage, having been this close to the top for a long time. And absolutely, man, look, that's what it's all about. A bit of friendly banter, a bit of rivalry. I've said this numerous times and I'm going to say it again. I don't want Liverpool to be in a title race. I want us to win the league easily. But if we are to be in a title race, I would rather it be against nobody than Manchester United, because the buzz for either set of fan, particularly for us because we're going back to back, will be immense when it's over. And nobody gives a fuck about City. Chelsea are me. So, you know, let Liverpool United battle it out. It's what the world needs. It's what the Premier League needs. As long as we come out on top, that is, of course. What else is there? Barca are shit. You're not going to get much of an argument from me on that one, even though everybody knows Barca is the team I look out for after Liverpool results. But they're in a shambles. We know this for a long time now. Somebody else said, love the starting 11, said Chris. Legit, so do I. It's very attacking looking and I'm all for it. We've got 7 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, until we get on the way at St Mary's, so please do keep your comments coming in as well. Super chats are open, super stickers are open, and if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, click that blue join button or have a look for a link in the description. It's $4.99 a month. You get use of a load of custom emojis, you get the Anfield Agenda badge beside your name, which changes colour the longer you're with us. But it being January and it being the transfer window, you also get access to our members only Anfield Agenda Discord group, which is only for the members of Anfield Agenda FC. I broke the team news in there earlier on for the guys hours before it came out. Any transfer gossip and that I pick up, I drop in there as well. So, you know, if you're going to send a super chat, why not become a member of $4.99? It's pretty much, you get a whole month's worth of stuff then. Brian said a last minute penalty at Anfield and the last 8 to steal the title for United will be absolutely delicious. Yeah, one of those Aguero-esque moments, man, that would be class. That would do rather nicely. Yes, Hendo is in defence, Christopher. Yes, mate, he is. He's playing alongside Fabinho there today in defence, which is interesting to say the least. But I'm all for it. Let's see if we can get us to 62k on this stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Even to all you United fans out there, you might hate our club, but come on, you know you love this hell-balled Irish man. You know you love him enough to hit that old subscribe button. Someone else said better Mark Goldbridge. Mark is, look, I've got nothing but love and respect for Mark. Everybody knows that. Mark, Drawdy and the United Stand have been very helpful to us behind the scenes, and I will always hold Mark and the United Stand to the highest regard because they're my mates. But as clubs, we hate each other's clubs. But someone say better Mark Goldbridge. Look, even to be starting to be mentioned in the sentences with big boys like Mark Goldbridge, you know, with that level of content creators, that's more than we could have ever asked for. So we're just going to plug away, carry on being us, and whatever happens, happens. Now, Mundo Sporto, our second channel, I'll be on Wednesday night with Jack Gill. We're going to be doing a watch-along of the Manchester Derby in the semi-final of the League Cup. United taking on City at Old Trafford. We'll be live about 20 minutes before the game starts on that. There is a link to our second channel, Mundo Sporto, in the description if you haven't already hit it. You cried when you lost 7-2. I didn't cry, actually, mate. I cried when we beat Barcelona, but when we lost 7-2, if you think that's me getting angry, stick around, because it gets worse, trust me. We got our ass handed to us 7-2, absolutely. And I'm big enough to sit here and take that on the chin, mate. But how much of a sad cunt are you that you're still here, 2 months later, talking about one loss? Is that how far we're inside your head, that you're still here? I'm inside your head that much that 2 months later, the first thing you can think of is to bring up Liverpool's one loss, 7-2 to Villa. That says a lot, mate, about you, but it says a lot more about me. So you keep being obsessed with us, the channel. Work away, buddy. All you're doing is helping, so keep putting those comments in, mate, and I'll dance in your head if you want. Just in your head, I said, not on your head. In your head if you want me to give a little, because you know I'm in there so deep into your head. Right, what else have we got? Smile and Klopp's face thinking about Thiago. I tell you what, I'm nearly at a semi. I'm not going to lie. When I heard the team news, right, the teams are coming out onto the pitch, folks. The Reds will be wearing the green strip today. El Capitan Jordan Henderson walking out onto the pitch. What else have we got? Craig lives in these heads rent free. I just love a bit of banter, but 7-2 is ridiculous. It's old. You need to refresh it. You need to get better at it. And don't worry, Uncle Craig's here to help. It's what I do, folks. Right, give me your score predictions for this one, folks. I'm going to change mine from my preview, which was a 2-1 win for the Reds. I'm going to go 3-1 because Thiago's starting. So, again, thank you to our sponsors, Boyle Sports. Let me just get the scoreboard ready for you guys. So, we're ready to go when the game kicks off. There you go. And let me just get the first half clock. Right, we're ready to go. Cool. Teams are now out on the pitch at St. Mary's, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, no fans in attendance. And, you know, it's for the right reasons. It's for safety reasons, and we do wish everybody well. We hope you're all healthy and safe out there, and please do adhere to all your local authorities, local health authorities, rules and regulations. It's a tight game. We need to put more seriousness. We're always serious, man, but we got to have a bit of fun along the way as well. Oh, look, another one that only remembers one thing. James, you're going to last about 2 seconds, mate, so see ya. Our mods are the best in the business, buddy. So, look, any United fans, any opposition fans wanting, please feel free to come in and have a bit of banter with us, but be respectful to other people in the chat as well. And breaking news, I am aware that we lost 7-2 to Aston Villa. I don't need to be reminded. I'm well aware of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let me run you through the red starting 11 for today's game. Alisson is in goal. Trent at right back. Andy Robertson at left back. Fabinho is partnered by El Capitan. Jordan Henderson in the centre of that Liverpool defence. Then you move into midfield. Starts to get a little bit sexier in there. Thiago, Gini and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And then up front, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. It's a very attacking lineup from Kloppo. I will take you through the game with some alternative match commentary. We'll have a bit of fun along the way as well. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please stick with us. It'll be an interesting night at Southampton. And then we've got a post-match show coming up as well about 10 minutes after the game finishes. So I hope to see you guys over there for that one. But I hope we're celebrating 3 points for the Reds. Because look, let's be frank. We've got to get the win today. We've got to. Nothing else will do. We need to get some distance between us and the chasing pack, even though they will have a game in hand. We need to keep our noses in front. We need to sort out this away form, and today is the perfect day to start it. New year, new away form, boom, let's get the job done. Irish Goldbridge, there you go. Anything like that will work for me, man. I like that sound. Can I have a shout out, said Robbie. You just did, Robbie. I hope you're okay, buddy. Lots of love to you. I think you'll win this season. Next season, gone head to head for 21, said Adam Doyle. Yeah, I think Chelsea next season as well, mate. I mean, I've always thought this season they needed to gel in all those new players that they've brought into Stamford Bridge. Whether they get rid of Lampard or not, that's not for me to say. But we'll wait and see what happens. I think next season they'll be there or thereabouts as well. Jamie, you're going to get kicked out for spamming, mate. You're very welcome to come in, but, you know, piss off with your spamming. Midfield Holy Trinity, said Jay. Absolutely, pal. Absolutely. I'm going for a 3-1 win. If you are going to put score predictions in the chat, folks, please do put the letter P after them, just to let our moderators know that it is just a score prediction. Again, please feel free to let me know where in the world you're watching from, because I love to know where you all are, particularly if you're in a sunny place, to make me feel jealous, because it's absolutely freezing here in Ireland. We are moments away from kicking off. The Reds playing from left to right in the first half. Referee's going to blow his whistle. Players will of course take a knee, and then we will get underway at St. Mary's. So stick around and hopefully we'll cheer the Reds on to 3 points. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Right, we're underway at St. Mary's. Southampton do the decent thing. Launch the ball long left hand side. Goes all the way through to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Does anybody else look at our away kit and just think it would have been so much nicer with black shorts? Is it just me? I've always looked at that and thought, should have had black shorts. Now I know there's probably some bullshit FA rule or regulation around it, but it would have been nicer. Throw in anyway to Southampton, their left hand side. Bertrand taking his time already. Come on, mate. Do you know, we've welcomed in a new year. We don't want to wait till the next one. Throw in taken. Hendo heads it away. Ball drops to Fabinho. Excuse me, that was Thiago. I just seen a bald head and assumed it was Thiago. How dare I? Blasphemy. Southampton in possession. The press comes on from the Reds. Ball breaks to Gini Wijnaldum. He rolls it out to Robbo, left hand side. Robbo plays the ball back to Fabinho. Across to El Capitan Jordan Henderson. Hendo looking up for options. Goes wide right to Trent. Trent tries a ball inside. Doesn't get there. Thiago loses out. Referee will blow for a foul. Thiago's... I don't understand what happened there either, to be honest with you. The Southampton player had gotten past Thiago, was away, and then fell to the ground. It didn't even look like he was clipped, but either way, it is a free kick to Southampton. About 10 yards, 15 yards inside the Liverpool half. And again, it'll be interesting to see how high we hold this defensive line if Southampton choose to try one into the box. It is a very high defensive line, folks. We're holding this about 5 or 6 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. James Ward-Prowse over the free kick here for Southampton. My goodness, this is a high line. 1-0 Southampton. Danny Ings is after scoring. 1-0 Southampton. 2 minutes gone. First set piece of the game against us, and far too easy. Far too easy. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Of course it had to be Ings, and respect to Danny Ings, I'm not going to talk down the lad at all. It was a nice finish over Alisson's head, but from our point of view, one, what the fuck was Trent at? Let's have a look at this. He's going to be onside because Hendo wasn't playing the line properly. What was Trent at? Oh, it's 1-0 Southampton. What was Trent at? Why didn't he clear the ball? It's a good finish from Danny Ings, to be fair, but it's just... I don't even know where to start, folks. Just not a great start for the Reds. And here we are, 2 minutes in, 1-0 down already. Pressure on. Away form's horrendous. Good finish from Danny Ings. Got to give credit to him. But how did we not defend that better? Three minutes gone and we're chasing the game already. I think the ref got a yellow card out for somebody. I don't know who. For Thiago, I think it was. Thiago picked up a yellow early on in the game. What did I say? Craig called me Nostradamus. Angie, credit where it's due. You did predict a Danny Ings goal. And they're back in again here. Hang on, Alisson. We need to wake up and wake up quickly or this game's going to be gone away from us already. Southampton on the attack down the left-hand channel. Hendo gets a full. We haven't even got a chance to get the ball yet. Southampton have been dominating this since the moment the game kicked off. We need to wake up and wake up quickly. The goal time, by the way, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Forster with the clearance, he slices it out. It'll be a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Come on, lads. I still can't believe we defended that set piece so badly. Such a simple little clip ball in. Great finish from Danny Ings, by the way, which is, you know, the man is all quality. We know that, but can't be giving him chances like that. Trent now with the throw in for the Reds right hand side. 4 minutes gone at St Mary's. Your eyes do not deceive you, folks. It is 1-0 to Southampton. Salah. Firmino, strike, deflection. I thought there was a deflection and it went for a goal kick, or a corner, but it's been given as a goal kick. Good work by Salah. He finds Bobby Firmino. He takes a touch, shoots. No, it was just a terrible shot. I thought it took a deflection, but it didn't. Goal kick to Southampton. These lads can't be missing the opportunities they missed against Newcastle, to be fair. And again, do allow Manchester United fans in to banter, folks. United as, mate, just don't spam. That's the only reason you will get kicked out, is if you spam, you get kicked out. You're free to banter. We welcome the banter, but, man, none of this spamming nonsense. Theo Walcott now for Southampton, inside his own half. Pressure comes on from Bobby Firmino. Southampton, Ings plays the ball over the top. Robbo's there, Alisson's there, and Alisson clears it out for a Southampton throw-in. We need to settle, and we need to settle quickly. Fair play to Southampton. They've come out of the blocks and been at it since moment one. We've been a bit lackadaisical, which just quite frankly isn't good enough after the shocking away results we've had recently. But there's plenty of time to turn this around. Another throw into Southampton, right-hand side. Ball all the way back. And look, mods, again, I know you don't want to see the ha-has and the laughing in the chat, but we've got to respect the banter. Chamberlain, again, heavy touch and he's dispossessed. Now Southampton try a ball over the top, but it goes all the way out for a throw-in. How ironic is it, by the way, that from that free kick that Southampton scored from, it was Jordan Henderson who was just filling in at centre-back that was the player playing Danny Ings onside. Oh, Alisson now, he switches the ball out. Nice ball out to Robbo, left hand side. Robbo back to Fabinho. Fabinho looks up now. We need to get Thiago more involved in this game, or he needs to start pushing 10 yards further forward. Again, Southampton just winning those 50-50s. Pressure comes on from Firmino. Southampton working out right hand side. Again, they play it nicely throughout the lines. You can see this is a confident Southampton side. Again, the philosophy of Ralph Hasenhüttl and the philosophy of Jurgen Klopp is not a million miles away with the way they play football. And so far, to be fair, Southampton have just been doing it better than us in the first 6 minutes. Trent. Ball into the channel for Salah. I don't know how many times we're going to try that ball this season before we realise that it doesn't really work too well. Salah just gets double teamed or else it ends up running through. And again, it's not great that we have Thiago on a yellow after 2 minutes either, so he has to be careful in the centre of the pitch. Wijnaldum. Back to Hendo. Hendo across to Fabinho. 7 minutes gone. Fabinho deep inside the Liverpool half, left hand side. Rolls it through to Thiago. Thiago, little ball around the corner. Plays it then out right hand side to Trent. Somebody show for Trent. This is what annoys me. If we're going to have midfielders, they need to start, like that from Gini, they need to start playing between the lines to give the centre-backs an option to pass to. Fabinho now. He works it out left-hand side to Robbo. Robbo with a nice ball inside to Bobby. Sadio in the left channel now. Sadio. Robbo, he pulls it back. Couple of deflections. Southampton defend it well and the ball's worked out right-hand side. That'll be a free kick to Southampton. Robbo caught tracking back out of position. The gaffer's not happy and I can completely understand why. It has not been the greatest of starts. WFM, by the way, for those asking in the chat, means we're fucking massive. It's the motto of the channel on here. It's kind of an inside joke type of thing. But WFM to all of you. 8 minutes gone. Southampton 1-0 up. For those coming in late, it came via James Ward-Prowse free kick that was just chipped into an area. Trent let it go past him instead of chesting it or heading it, and Danny Ings lifted it over Alisson with a good finish to make it 1-0 to the Saints. Fabinho heads it down. Wijnaldum, ball will go out for another Southampton throw in. The good news, I suppose, if there is any good news to be taken from this, is that we've a lot of time to turn this one around. But again, 2 big incidents at the start of the game. Obviously us conceding and then Thiago picking up a yellow. Chamberlain back to Fabinho. Fabinho rolls it across to Alisson. Alisson looks up for options now. Takes a touch. Pressure comes on. He goes long into the channel looking for Salah. But it's put back all the way to Fraser Forster. Again, pressure comes on from Firmino. Good ball from Forster at left-hand side to Ryan Bertrand. He tries the ball over the top. Yes, eventually the offside flag goes up because it was clear Armstrong was in an offside position and it'll be a free kick to the Reds. Gini, back to Fabinho. Trent. Ball up the line. Chamberlain now gets his head up, has a run. 3 forwards are right beside each other, not even a yard of space between them. They need to spread out. Trent was turned. Now Southampton are on the counter. Balled in the left hand channel for Armstrong. Henderson gives chase, but Armstrong's going to get there first. Plays the ball in. Alisson will get there though. Ball out to Trent. Back to Hendo. Thiago. Little triangle from the Reds trying to play the way out from the back. Long ball over the top. Sadio cushions it down. Mo gives chase. Salah gets there. Feeds the ball inside. Bobby Firmino. Little 1-2. Mane back to Salah. Salah. Oh, he does well, but then he's dispossessed. He took too much out of it. Mane wins it back though. Well done, Sadio. Chamberlain goes out right hand side to Trent. Trent with a cross in. Oh, it just didn't drop to a Liverpool player and it goes out for a throw in. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Oh, it just wouldn't drop to us. But again, we'll get a chance here. Throw into the Reds right hand side. We're just waiting here. I think the Southampton player just took a knock there. Right, throw in taken to Chamberlain. Cross goes out off a Southampton player. Corner kick to the Reds. Come on, lads, come on. We definitely can't be giving teams a head start, Ken. You're absolutely spot on, mate. We can't be doing it. Again, folks, please do hit that subscribe button. We're heading towards 62k if you're enjoying the stream. Obviously, if you're a Red, you're not going to be enjoying it too much. Corner, Trent, ball in. Oh, another chance goes a begging. Ball bobbled about inside the 6-yard box. Falls to Hendo and he hits underneath it. Can't get over the top of it and the ball flies over Fraser Forster's bar. Was there a handball in there, by the way? I think it was accidental if there was. I mean, it'd be very, very unfair if that was given, to be honest with you. At least we're starting to get into the game a bit more now. But as somebody, as Ken rightly said in the chat, we cannot be giving teams a head start. Forster goes long with the goal kick. Thiago's out jumped, ball breaks. Hendo heads it forward, straight to a Southampton player who tries a quick ball over the top. Fabinho gives it out left hand side to Robbo now. Robbo with a little ball down the line to Gini. Nice link-up play there. Mane now. Good footwork from him. Oh, well done, Sadio. Thiago now. Flicks the ball wide to Trent. Southampton, Bertrand gets there before him. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. Southampton again playing the way out, but this time we get a throw out of it because Gineppo, the ball clipped off his heel and went out. Trent looking for options here from the throw-in. Everybody is welcome in our chat, folks, but anybody who spams is going to be kicked out. If you get your comment in, by all means put it in. Salah in the penalty area again. He tries to take too much out of it. Try a toe poke, Mo. Give the keeper something to work at. Thiago. To Trent. Trent plays it all the way back to Alisson. Alisson now. Switches it across left hand side to Fabinho. Robbo. Robbo goes round the outside. Good tackle on him and he's dispossessed. Now he's going to get a yellow, watch. Yeah, fucks. This is stupidity. What was Andy Robertson doing? He won the ball off him fairly. Robbo gets pissed off. Then fouls him. That was a fair tackle. Then Robbo goes and fouls him. Now he's on a fucking yellow as well. That's 2 yellow cards in 15 minutes. That one was just absolute stupidity of the highest order. It was a fair tackle that dispossessed you, Robbo. I don't know what you're bitching about, mate. Oh, that's him going to... They'll target that side now for the entire game, knowing Robbo can't miss time another challenge. Ball down the line, looking for Ings. Ings tries a cross, goes behind. It'll be a goal kick to the Reds. Right, I think I'm going to crown a few new mods in the chat here. I think we need to up our mod game a little bit. Oh my god, I'm going to break this mouse, I swear to god. Walcott. Ball back in. Again, Chamberlain coming back, but Southampton still in possession. Free kick to Liverpool fell on Bobby Firmino. I'm going to add a few new spanners, folks, but please do use them wisely. Hendo, he tries a long ball over the top. Southampton player does well, chests it down and clears it. 15 minutes gone yet, and I don't think we've made Fraser Forster work, to be honest. Conceding early is not great. No worries, Thiago, mate, no worries. Ball back with Alisson. He goes out left to Fabinho. Hendo now, right hand side. Come on, lads. Happy New Year to you, Ella. And there's a mod for you. Rodders, you can have one as well, mate. But again, there was issues before, so use it wisely, buddy. Ball in, goes behind, goal kick. Come on, lads, we need to be better than this. Am I concerned about our one-dimensional play? A little bit, Kieran, or Caitlin, excuse me, I won't lie, but again, we need to figure this out. We need to get our work rate up. We need to work as hard as Southampton are working. We need to match them for effort first. Kate, there's a spanner for you, Kate. I think that should be enough. At least we're starting to get into some attacking areas now. 17 minutes gone. Fraser Forster going to go along with the goal kick as well. Thiago heads it down. Salah. Ball goes out. Throw into Southampton. I agree. How do we pronounce this? Monamela. Trent should have defended that far better than he did from that free kick. It's just ridiculous. Dara, how do you not have a spanner? There you go, Dara. Right, that's 4. That's more than enough. Thiago. Ball flicked forward. Little flick through. Salah. Heavy touch. Goes around Fraser Forster's big ugly leg, gets there ahead of him and stops, but the offside flag was up. But you know what? Once again though, even though the offside flag was up, that wasn't good enough for Mohamed Salah when he's through on goal 1-on-1. A shitty heavy first touch put it too far away from him and Fraser Forster came out. Now he was offside, the correct call, but again, look at the state of the first touch and the second touch then. Even though it was offside, it still annoys me. Because he should be lethal. He should be clinical in those positions. Hendo tries the ball up the line. Ginepro goes out off him. It's up in the air. Chamberlain heads it. Firmino flicks it on. Genie. Bit of space now. Look at this! Mo, for fuck's sake, man! What, you had such a margin for error on that ball to Mane. Alisson now kicking the ball straight to the Southampton players. Jesus Christ! We cannot be doing this, lads. Wake up! Mane now. Down this left channel. Referee, how was that not a foul? No. Forster clears it. 20 minutes gone. Everybody needs to wake the hell up. Between Alisson kicking the ball straight to their players, Hendo not holding the line from the free kick, Trent not defending it. It's just not good enough. Genie, well done, wins it back in midfield. Then Chamberlain just walks straight into a challenge. Come on, wake up. Again, how's he been left in that space? Hendo does well and comes back. Oh, lads, this is frightening the life out of me. Chamberlain, back to Alisson. Thiago. Oh my God, he passes the ball straight to Theo Walcott. And we win it back. This is ridiculous. This is championship level stuff. Oh, how can they... Oh, Gineppo now. Southampton just playing the ball around. Not one of our lads is awake there. Not one of them is playing up to scratch yet. Well done, Robbo. Headed it back to Alisson. Brian, there's a spanner for you as well, buddy. You know what you're at. Right, that's definitely the last one. Trent. Chamberlain gives the ball away yet again. Gineppo now. That's 3 times I can think of inside the first 21 minutes that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's been dispossessed of giving the ball away. Yet Takumi Minamino sitting there on the bench wondering what the fuck he has to do to get a chance. Again, Trent has it. He goes all the way back to Alisson. Hendo. Trent. Thiago. Little ball around the corner for Salah. Who, I don't know. I don't even know what Mo was trying to do there. He just jumps up in the air for some random reason and the ball goes out for a Southampton throw-in. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks very, very rusty. Ings switches to play for Southampton across to this right-hand side. 22 minutes gone. Southampton lead by a goal to nil. Strike from distance. It's blocked. And it was offside, so it'll be free kick to the Reds. And look, we got to wake up. We've got to wake up. We really do. The only good news is there's still plenty of time for us to turn this around. Hendo to Trent. Trent tries that ball up the line looking for Salah. That's never, ever, ever, ever working. Outside of the foot now. Bobby Firmino to Robbo. Robbo with a ball in. It's headed away with the Southampton defence. We have it back with Hendo. Hendo to Thiago. He's a bit too casual at times there at the start of this game, Thiago. He's nearly being caught out again there. Hendo. He's looking for options. He goes to Trent. Trent moves it out to Chamberlain, this right hand channel. He tries a ball down the line to Salah, who's been manhandled, but the linesman somehow fucking manages to give it to Southampton. Honest to God. I've said this before, I'll say it again. He receives zero protection. Look, his arm's wrapped. Stevens literally has his arm around his fucking throat and they somehow give Southampton the ball. Are you taking the piss? Salah's literally being choked. He'd be tapping if it was the UFC. Oh my God. Trent ball forward. Mane, well done to him. Switches it across to Robbo. Well done, Sadio. Back out to Trent. Trent trying that ball in behind again. Fraser Forster clears. It'll be a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Mane does look sharp, Caitlin. You're on fire with the comments. I was just about to say that. Throw in. We got lucky. Get a second ball. Trent. Ball in. It's behind everybody. Southampton player gets there. Again, it's blocked by Chamberlain. And Genie wasn't awake. Now Southampton have a counter-attack. What good is it with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain pointing to Genie where the ball is? How about you close the fucking thing down, mate? Rather than pointing where it is. Oh my God. If only there was a water break or something. These lads need their heads banging together so far because they just aren't awake. Luckily, Theo Walcott was offside there and we'll get a free kick out of this. Is it too early to get Oxlade-Chamberlain off the pitch? Because as you can see, he's just not up to it tonight. Yet Minamino sitting there, never getting an opportunity. Forster launches it long. 25 minutes gone at St Mary's. Southampton lead by a goal to nil. Goal after 1 minute and 50 seconds. Again, ball into Danny Ings. He chests it down. Gineppo with a strike over the bar. Hendo's given out to Trent now. They're all arguing with each other out there. Somebody needs to show a bit of fucking composure. Somebody out on that pitch needs to start calming these players down and taking a breather for a second and letting them regather their thoughts. Because this is a shit show. Hendo back to Alisson. Usually I'm sitting here, if we concede early, I'm still confident because, you know, we're playing well, we're creating chances. But so far in this game, we've just been too sloppy again. And it's really disheartening to see. Fabinho now, left-hand side. He moves it out to Genie. Genie plays the ball forward. Little 1-2. Thiago has it now. Again, he turns and he's nearly in trouble. Salah has it right-hand side. He gets his head up. Look, he tries a ball to Chamberlain, who had his fucking back turned. Thiago's won it back. He gives it to Firmino. Firmino passes it to Salah, who had 3 Southampton players around him. Just the 3. Thiago now. He switches the ball out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo, little ball around the corner. He feels he was being fouled. Referee said no, ball goes out. It'll be a Southampton throw in. Robbo, you need to be careful, mate. Don't be giving the ref... No, the ref calling them over. Look, Robbo needs to shut his mouth. You've already got yourself a stupid yellow, mate. Don't be getting a red. We've no action. The referee's just, I think, having a chat with Robbo, telling him to shut up, which he does need to do, to be fair. Throw in taken right hand side. Southampton play the ball up the line. Fabinho steps in and wins the header, but again, Southampton first to the ball. Trent wins it back and then fucking loses it, and then gives away a free kick. I honestly, Trent won the ball back. The referee is spot on here. I agree with the referee's decision. This was just stupidity from Trent. Gives the ball away, then fouls. Look, he pushed Gineppo in the back. How can anyone argue about that? How can you be arguing about it? Stop blaming other people out there, lads, and take some damn responsibility for your own actions. You are professional footballers and the Premier League champions. Start fucking acting like it out there on the pitch. Free kick to Southampton. Kind of a similar enough position to the last one, and hopefully we're awake to this one. Again, Hendo still the step forward half a yard, Hendo. Ball floated in. Alisson plays it up. Trent has it now. He tries a long ball looking for Salah, but again Fraser Forster gets there. He side foots it into play. Looks like Genie will get there first for the Reds. Oh, Gineppo's down injured now. Of course, when we have possession, it'll be a little break and play. Gives Hendo a chance now to get these players around and have a word in the rear, because we need leadership out on that pitch. Come on, lads. Hopefully Gineppo's okay. I never like to see a player go down injured. I mean, no matter who you're playing against, you never want to see any player get injured. A lot of negative comments in the chat, and I obviously don't know if they're from United fans, Liverpool fans or whoever, but to all the ones saying get Oxlade-Chamberlain off, I absolutely agree with you. He's offered nothing in the first half an hour. Absolutely nothing. So what do? Do you bring on Reece Williams, put Hendo into midfield, or do you bring on Takumi Minamino to play in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's position? Personally, I'd like to bring on Takumi Minamino. I think Ralph Hasenhüttl's going to be forced into a change here. It doesn't look like Gineppo's going to be okay to continue. They're getting Teller ready to come on. Yeah, Hendo is playing centre-back. And it is painful, yeah, as well, Mick. It is painful to watch. Confirmation of that substitution there for Southampton. Moussa Gineppo off and Nathan Tella on. They spot on, Lenny. That's a great comment. They seem to be panicking. That's exactly what's going through my head as well. Maura, how are you? Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Killian, apparently you're a Manchester United supporting clown, mate. Now, that wasn't me that said that. That was your mate DC Plays asked me to say that. Not my opinion, mate. I bet you're a sound fella. 31 minutes gone here. Southampton 1-0 up, as I said. That early goal from Danny Ings. Southampton give the ball sportingly back to Liverpool. Well done, lads. Fair play. Now it's back with Alisson. Come on, lads. Be nice to go in at half-time, at least level. Not saying we deserve it by all means, but look at this. Even crossfield switches now are 15 yards behind the player. Fabinho. To Hendo. Hendo back out to Trent. I'm going to make a call here, folks, and I want to know your opinion on it. Switch Mane and Salah. Just switch them up. Because it's not working in that channel for Salah so far. Switch them up and see if it can work. Robbo. Again, look at the press from Southampton. It's like watching us, only they're actually doing it well. Robbo. Ball inside again. Again, Southampton defend the ball well. Thiago comes in. Referee gives a free kick. Thiago was going to say something, but again, remember that he's on a booking and has to keep his mouth shut. Gineppo seemed distraught coming off there, in fairness to him. Poor lad's in tears. I'm not being taken the piss, I'm being sincere towards him. I hope he's alright. Again, playing ourselves into trouble. Hendo just about bails us out. Salah gets there. Trent now chips the ball up the pitch looking for Salah. He looks over his shoulder, flicks the ball on, but straight to a Southampton player. Again, pressure comes on from Southampton. Thiago now switches the ball across. Mane, take him on. Just run inside him. Sadio. Ah, fuck, that was awful. Why didn't he run at the man and just go past him? Mate, you've got about 20 yards past him by the time he'd even know. It was a beautiful pass from Thiago. Mane was on. Just look at this. Just run past him, Sadio. He cuts inside and has a strike from the edge of the box. You would have flown past him, mate. Dave said, love your content, mate. One Liverpool man I like. Good luck to you. It's going to be some title race, MUFC. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the super chat, mate. And Happy New Year to you and your family, buddy. Trent. Now Southampton have it right hand side. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. That seems to have absolutely flown along. As things stand, Southampton with that 1-goal lead after 2 minutes from Danny Ings. Forster now. Pressure comes on him. He plays the ball in field. Thiago miscontrols it. Fabinho bails him out. Throw into Southampton. I am still baffled as to why Sadio did not run at the defender there. He would have gone past him in no time and been one-on-one with the keeper. Decision making is just not good enough by the front three. Over the last 3-4 games, apart from the Palace game where we absolutely destroyed them, decision making against Newcastle not good enough, finishing not good enough. Robbo. Ball over the top looking for Sadio. Forster comes out just a little bit too long. Right idea, just very difficult execution there, and Forster comes out and claims it. Again, look at this. Southampton winning all the little battles in midfield as well. Ball between the lines. Alisson comes out and claims it. Thank you for the super chat, SRA Super Panini. I think that's how I pronounce it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Ball out left hand side to Robbo. A little 1-2 of Fabinho. Again, we just don't seem to be able to deal with this press from Southampton. Trent, he plays himself into trouble and goes back to Alisson. Fabinho now carries the ball forward for the Reds. Rolls the ball into Trent. Trent tries the ball up the line again. Ricochets, gets lucky, tries a second ball and just plays it straight into the Southampton player. And thankfully Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's there to win the ball back and put it out for a Southampton throw. Trent hasn't been good enough. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't been good enough. Hendo hasn't been good enough. The only players I think that have any credibility out there so far in this game for me, Fabinho, Mane, they've been semi-decent. Firmino, don't really think he's done anything wrong, but other than that, there's too many Liverpool players out there that are just not up to scratch. Salah in the penalty area now. He just fucking runs into the Southampton player. Just runs into him. That's what you do, Mo. Run into him, sure. And then a goal kick. Which should have been a corner, by the way. Ref got that one wrong, but it doesn't look like we're going to get a sniff at Andre Mariner or nothing today either way, but Bertrand got in, got a good tackle, got his foot in the ball. It should have been a corner to Liverpool. But again, what are VAR looking at? A possible penalty on Salah. Don't know why they're looking at that. There was nothing wrong with that challenge. Thiago wins the header. Salah now. Again, the margin for error that Salah had on that ball to Mane was probably 10 yards and he underhits it again. It's the third time he's done it. Thiago gets lucky with a little rebound. Wijnaldum, Hendo spots a quick switch over to Robbo left hand side. Robbo plays the ball to Sadio Mane. Mane nutmegs him. He's brought down. Surely we'll get a free kick this time off the referee. Hey, well done. We actually can get a free. United has won. What the fuck are you talking about, mate? Saying VAR looked at it. I said it wasn't a penalty. It was clearly not a penalty. By the way, if you want to call us Liverpool dickhead, have a look at the Sadio Mane incident where Darlow was literally grabbing onto his leg and they didn't look at it. So stop with the Liverpool nonsense, mate. We get fuck all decisions from them. Ball in, it's up in the air. Firmino header, 15 yards wide, goal kick. Again, another opportunity just goes a wasting. Where was VAR as well when Jordan Pickford basically fucking crippled Van Dijk? No VAR there, mate, as well. We're forgetting about those incidents that VAR just missed or forgot to look at. That wasn't a penalty, by the way. I'm not calling that for a penalty. I thought it was a good tackle by Ryan Bertrand. Nothing wrong with it. Danny Ings again. He tries a quick ball in behind. Robbo gets there, gives it back to Alisson. We've got, 5.5 minutes left in the first half, plus probably a couple of minutes for stoppages. Fabinho to Henderson. Henderson to Trent. Trent cuts back in. So we're getting nowhere with this, lads. Nowhere. We're forced long again. Look, a hopeful ball towards Salah, who just seems to back into players and never really does anything these days. Trent hooks another ball away. Southampton players, even when they bump into each other, they still manage to win the fucking ball. Southampton player, edge of the box. Where's Alisson's positioning? Oh, it's very nearly 2-0. Oh my god, we got away with that again. It was the substitute Tella this time. Another simple ball through. Ings flicks it on. He splits the defence. Goes past Fabinho. Gets a strike away, and it's half a yard from us being 2-0 down. Trent heads it forward. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Come on, Trent. Somebody show for him. To Thiago. Thiago goes back to Henderson. And Henderson will go back to Alisson. And from a throw in near the halfway line, we're all the way back with our own keeper. Ball out to Robbo, left hand side. Hendo. Trent. Hendo. Ball across to Fabinho. Any sense of movement there between the lines, lads? Trent. Chamberlain. It's just lovely, lads, but all we're doing is playing the ball sideways and backwards. Where's the penetration? When Trent does try a ball, it's under hit, and now Southampton have it. It's just nowhere near good enough from any of them. Southampton try another long ball over the top, go straight through to Allison. We need it to be quicker. Quicker. Thiago switches it out to Robbo. Run down the line with it, Robbo. Why are you playing a cross in? Playing a cross into the 6-yard box where Mohamed Salah has a 6'6" goalkeeper and 2 centre-backs in there with him. Now how the fuck did the referee blow up for a free kick there on Forster when he bumped into his own fucking player? He bumped into Ryan Bertrand and drops the ball, and Andre Mariner cannot blow the damn whistle quick enough. Absolute cabbage. Maybe look, ref. Maybe look and see that it was his own damn player. You can't give a free kick for a challenge from his own player, ref. Again, they're just showing this Tala opportunity for Southampton. We were lucky, we got away with one there. I'm getting really frustrated now with Klopp maintaining keeping Salah out there on the right hand side where he's totally ineffective. Give Southampton something to think about. Switch it up. Put Mane across there. Put Salah to the centre. Switch it up or something because it ain't working. Thiago heads it all the way back to Allison. Allison flings it out left hand side to Andy Robertson, who miscontrols it and goes 15 yards ahead of him, and he gives away possession then. Well done, Robbo. It just sums up our first half, that. Then Gini's caught giving a free kick away. Referee waves play on. That'll probably be a yellow for Gini when it comes back as well. Southampton still in possession. These players should be ashamed of this first half. It's been absolutely fucking deplorable. Credit to Southampton, by the way. Ings is through again here in the right hand channel. He lays the ball across. Hendo does well, cuts it out. It'll be a corner to Southampton. Hendo's shaking his head. Somebody needs to act and grow a pair in that dressing room at half time and act like a leader, because this is absolute tripe. This 45 minutes has been bullshit of the highest order and unacceptable from the Premier League champions with players of the calibre that we have out there on that pitch. This is absolutely unacceptable. Trent has been garbage, Chamberlain has been garbage, and I don't give a shit if this is offending Liverpool fans who think we can do no wrong. I'm calling it as I see it. They've been horrendous. Thiago hasn't had a great half at all either, if I'm being honest, but at least we can say he's only working his way back to fitness. Southampton have it now, right hand side, don't challenge him. Ball across, Hendo flicks it and luckily bounces through to the keeper. 4 minutes of additional time at the end of the first half because of that injury to Gineppo, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes of injury time. Trent goes back to the keeper because he couldn't decide how to run forward. He didn't obviously know which way forward was, so went backwards. Ball up the line again. Firmino now. Lovely link-up play from him. Gini, look at Sadio. Sadio, now take him on. For fuck's sake, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Thiago, crossing. What is Sadio doing? Why is he afraid to take a player on? It's all the way back on the halfway line with Henderson. All because Sadio Mane was too scared to take on the fullback. And he would have been through again. Second time in the half. That's absolute nonsense. Switch across from Trent. That is a lovely ball to Robbo. Robbo cuts inside. Ball to Sadio Mane. Mane. Cross in. Salah heads and it's over the bar. At least it's better. At least it's better. At least we created something. And again, Sadio took his man on, got to the byline and got the cross in. Why isn't he taking his man on when he's one-on-one with them? He done it there and done it brilliantly. Took him to the byline, got a nice cross in. Salah gets the header but can't guide it down. Better. More of that, please. Well done from Sadio. And again, Mo tried to guide the header, couldn't get over the top of it. Another chance goes to Beckham, but at least we made something there. At least we created. Thiago's going for headers and just completely out-jumping the ball now. Just Hendo. Ball back to Alisson. We've got 2 minutes of additional time still to play in the first half. A half-time cannot come quick enough. Fabinho. Robbo. Thiago dropped into the pocket and Robbo didn't play it to him. Now we're going sideways across the back again. Nice switch by Hendo across to Robbo. Robbo rolls it down the line to Sadio. Sadio. Nice ball back to Gini. Heavy touch from Gini though. Well done, Gini. Well done to maintain the ball. Well done. Robbo to Thiago. Thiago. Ball back across to Henderson. Henderson looking for options ahead of him. Switches the ball back out to Robbo on the left hand side. Somebody show into the pocket to give him an option. Ball in behind, it takes a ricochet. It was intended for Gini, doesn't quite get there. Cross comes in from Robbo. Firmino. Tries. Oh, who are you backheeling it to, Bobby? There's no one there, pal. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Throw into the Reds, left hand side. Can't change your mind, ref. You've given the corner even though it's a fucking throw-in. Corner comes in from Robbo. Forster comes out. Look, the ref knew he made the wrong decision there and gave a free kick to Forster straight away with the linesman because they knew they'd fucked up. That was always coming. They knew they shouldn't have given a corner and they give it straight away. Ball comes in. Forster comes flying out. Nobody was fucking near the cunt and they put the flag up. You're an absolute disgrace. The set of officials are a joke. A joke. They did that because they knew it shouldn't have been a corner. We see through it, you absolute clowns. No, Forster came punching the ball. Nobody was near him. Absolute shit show. It wasn't a corner. I absolutely agree it was a throw-in. 100% it was a throw-in. Andre Mariner blows the whistle for half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Southampton lead deservedly by a goal to nil. Let me just stop the clock and we'll have a little talk about that first half. Right, over to you guys. What do you think? You know my take on it. Wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough from Salah. Wasn't good enough from Trent. Wasn't good enough from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Wasn't good enough from Thiago. Wasn't good enough from the referees. And if I'm Southampton, if I'm Ralph Hasenhüttl now, I'm absolutely going to scream at that referee. How could he possibly not get a corner right when it was clearly a throw-in? I mean, I agree. We should not have had that corner. But when it was given, how on earth did they find a way of giving a free kick? They knew they got it wrong. Let's be honest about it. The officials in the Premier League are dog shit. Horrendous. Should not be officiating. Not the reason we're losing. We're losing because we're playing horrendous. But I'm fed up of shitty officials in the Premier League. And again, not using that as an excuse because we don't deserve to be winning this game. Richie Norris said, we absolutely must change our system. We've become too predictable. It's piss poor to say the least. Again, I agree with you. I don't know what the plan is here, but it's not working. Kloppo, if he comes out and there's no change of system in the second half and there's no tweak, I honestly give up. He is just too stubborn then for his own damn good. It's clear this isn't working. Get Chamberlain off the pitch. Get Jones or somebody, Minamino, in there that can actually make something happen. Change the system a little bit. Switch Mane and Salah up because it's too predictable. Trent plays the ball down that channel to Salah. He backs into the defender and what happens is we may end up with a throw-in. That's it. 99 times out of 100, that's what's happening. And it's clear, it's obvious, and it's easy to defend against. Philip Hunt said, what the fuck is this? We ain't going to win the league. This is crap. United are playing Burnley in 5 days and we go in second. Yeah, I know, man. I agree with you. I have no excuses to make for this. And I'm not going to sit here and just blow smoke up the player's arse. If we play shit, you know me. I call it as I see it. That's horrendous. That is not good enough. The only bonus is it's only 1-0. Yeah, Enbro, that is, you're spot on. That is the only bonus. The only look here is we've still got 45 minutes to go out there, play like damn champions and turn this around. Now our away form suggests we ain't going to do it, but you never know. I still believe in the group of players. I just cannot get my head around how after all the games we played away from home, all the performances, we still go out there and play like we're afraid, and play like we've got no confidence, and play like we don't know what we're doing. That's not good enough. These lads are all top tier professional footballers and they can't play a 5-yard pass. It's just mind blowing. What have we got? Akash, thank you for the super chat, said Trent is in serious need of a reality check. It's not great. His performance hasn't been great. And I love Trent. There's so many great attributes to his game. He defended horrendously from the free kick. Hendo should have been half a yard further forward, which would have played Danny Ings offside. Great finish from Danny Ings, by the way. If you're a Southampton fan, you're going to be delighted. It was a lovely chip over Alisson. Fair play to Southampton. They thoroughly deserve their half-time lead. Absolutely deserve it. Could have been 2-0 only for Tala pulled his shot about half a yard wide of the post. It's all to do for Liverpool in the second half, folks. If we're to go back on top of this Premier League table and stay there in a few days' time when United play Burnley, we need to up our game massively in the second 45. And it's not going to be easy because Southampton are a fairly good team. They're very good at what they do. They know their system. Ralph Hasenhüttl has it drilled into them, and you can see the wanted desire in the press, and we're lacking that. We need more from us in the second half. Daniel said, I love Bobby. He's been absolutely terrible in this game. Mane and Salah offered a lot more. I kind of disagree to an extent. He's dropping in to link it up. Now, he's not linking it up well enough, I'll give you that. But Mane, how on earth Sadio Mane was one-on-one with a defender twice and didn't take him on, and instead turns back into traffic and allows Southampton's defenders to get into position and has a shot block. How he did not take on the defender twice is unacceptable. It's absolutely unfathomable. If you get that ball and you're a forward, your fucking eyes light up and you know you have your man on toast. Sadio Mane is, from a standing start, one of the quickest players you'll ever see, and he cuts back inside. Take him on, man. Take him on. And where's the leadership out there as well, by the way? Because there's been a very, 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 very little of that. I think I missed the super chat somewhere. Hang on 1 second. Kaylin, how are you, buddy? He said, we cannot break them down. This is ridiculous. They aren't even playing a low block. We've just been flat out crap. It's a fair point. They're not sitting back and defending. Southampton are trying to play football and they're doing it well. They're playing the ball through the middle. They're trying that little ball over the top because we play a high line, and it's worked for them on a few occasions. I'm not having a go at Southampton here. They're doing their job. The onus is on us now to go out and change this game. Looking at this free kick again. What on earth was Trent doing? What was he doing? Like he mischests the ball. He just missed it. And Danny Ings on his left foot lifts the ball. It's a great finish from Danny Ings, in fairness to him. But what on earth was Trent doing there? Just throw your chest at the ball. I don't care. Oh, it's just ridiculous. I'm running out of words for how angry I am. My phone's lit up with messages. I'm not even looking at it. Let me just have a quick drink. Ashley said Klopp's stubbornness will be the end of us. Well, it's hard to say in this game he's been stubborn yet because he still has time to make the changes, but I do get where you're coming from. If we're sitting here in 65, 70 minutes and we're still looking at the same system not working, it is getting to a point where you have to say, like, get your finger out, gaffer, and get some subs on. Chamberlain shouldn't even come out for the second half, in my opinion. I love Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but whether it be lack of match fitness or whatever it is, he ain't at the races today. So, you know, there'll be more time for Chamberlain and he will have better days, but he needs to be replaced, and quick smart. I don't know what Takumi Minuino has done to never get an opportunity, but he deserves one. People are saying we need a centre-back. Again, of course, I don't disagree on that, but centre-back's not the reason we're losing this game. The reason we're losing this game is because we are playing horrendous. Being outplayed looks like they want it more, said Mr. Carl Young. Liverpool forcing it to decline is started since Jota went off. I can't really disagree there, mate. But, you know, we shouldn't be a club that's allowing one player being out. Of course, Van Dijk is out and you know, Gomez is out. But we're talking about since Jota came out. And you're right. We haven't been at it. It looks like all our forwards are lacking confidence. I don't know. I just don't know why he's going to stick with this if he does in the second half. Let's hope he makes a change. Akash said main problem is Thiago's marked out of the game. Again, though, there are pluses to that, mate. I would agree with what you're saying. And he's been a bit slack in possession when he's had the ball. But if he is being marked out of the game, then that's freeing up space for Gini Wijnaldum, or that's freeing up space for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to find space between the lines ahead of him. And we're not doing that, or they're not doing that. So there is a plus to this. Like I always say, when there's 2 or 3 men marking Salah down our right hand channel, that does free up space for us to switch it to the left side or through the centre. And we've done it at times. Mane, I will never understand why he didn't take it. I'm sorry for banging on about this over and over again, but do people give me a thumbs up, by the way, in the chat if you agree that Sadio Mane should have run at the defender when he took those balls on. Now, let me give you the reason why. 2 things. Firstly, he's got blistering pace, and secondly, it vastly increases the opportunity of the defender committing himself, making a rash tackle, and you getting a penalty. Also, of course, increases the percentage of him being through on goal. So I just do not understand it. I don't get what's going through his head. People wonder why United get a lot of penalties. Well, their forwards get the ball and they run at the fucking defenders. That's why. And if they get clipped, it's a penalty. That's why. Now, of course, people are going to say they get too many, yada yada. But in the main, that's why. Because they get the ball and they run at defenders, which is what they should be doing. When you have a pace like Sadio Mane or Mohamed Salah, you get the ball down, you get your head down, and you run at them defenders. I can see a lot of people in the chat are agreeing, some are disagreeing. The person that disagreed either is a United fan or just does not know the sport. But again, mate, if you want them to keep turning back into traffic, to have shots from 25 yards and slow down the attack, and are a Liverpool fan, I'm baffled. If you're a United fan, okay, I get that then. Why does it matter when he got a shot off either way? Am I really going to have to explain that to you again? How did the shots get on, mate? How many saves has Fraser Forster had to make? How did those 2 shots Mane got off and were blocked? How did they get on? They led to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Chill out. I will never chill out. No, never. Not when we see this shite being performed in front of us. Because it's just not good enough. Togden said, love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Someone says Man City are going to win the league. Well, look, they've every fucking chance of it, as do Manchester United, if we keep performing like this. I'm a realist. People, if you're new to the channel, you'll understand quickly. I call it as I see it, good or bad. I don't sit here and sit on the fence. I tell it like I see it. Again, folks, look, if you are enjoying the stream, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, help us get towards 62k. I'm going to check in, see how far off we are. It really does help us out, so if you have got a second, you do enjoy the content, please do hit that subscribe button, folks. We're only about 110 away from hitting 62k, so if you have enjoyed it, even if you're enjoying it from an angry rant perspective, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. It really does help out a small channel like ours. We've got a Hammers fan in the chat. How are you, Lincoln? You're going to stream the match. No, I'm not showing the match, mate. No, we don't show any content on here that breaks copyright rules. Keep her lit. That's such a beautiful phrase, Paul, mate. Keep her lit. Proper Irish phrase, that one, mate. Thanks for making me smile, because I needed it. Look, United fans in the chat have every right to banter us. All I ask you, as always, is just be respectful in the banter. You know what I mean? Don't go over the top, don't spam, and don't abuse people. Other than that, you're very welcome in like everybody else. I'm trying to read the chat, but it's moving quick. So let me grab a couple of comments. We've got too arrogant, said Brenz. Maybe sub Oxlade-Chamberlain off, put Hendo midfield and Williams at centre back. That's definitely an option, Callum. My only fear would be, would it really change up the point of our attack? But it's definitely an option, mate. But, you know, I'm not going to revise history. When I seen this starting 11, I was very happy with it. I had no problem with Hendo being in at centre back. But he's not doing what we hoped he would do from centre back, which is to use his vision, pick out some long passes, thread the balls through into the midfield to whether Gini or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain or Thiago. It's not happening. We're going side to side, too obvious. And when we do get the switch of play right, our forwards just aren't taking their man on. It's mind-boggling. We're so lucky so many teams have been so poor this season. Again, yes, we are. Kate says, yeah, too arrogant. We worked harder when we didn't have it. Now they get frustrated. They aren't Liverpool. It's mental. Still got 45 minutes to try and put this right. Again, I see some shouts for Shaqiri in the chat. Yes, that's another very good option. I'm going to get this ready for the second half. I swear to God, no matter how many of these wireless mice I buy, they're all crap. Second half will be underway shortly, folks. And again, don't forget we have a post-match show coming up after the game as well. Thank you for those that have subscribed. We've just gone past 61.9k. So again, we're closing in on that 62. Please do keep hitting that button. Origi needed. Nah, you're alright, mate. We'll pass on that one. That'll be just more of the same. Trust me, Divock has offered nothing this season when he's come on. What have we got? Somebody said Tala had a good close shot, just missed. Yep, we were fortunate there. About half a yard wide of the post. Very good chance from him as well. Could have easily been 2-0 to Southampton. Carl said, I said in a super chat, not one shot on target. Did we get a new member in? Let me just welcome a new member to the family if we did. Leon Unboxes, welcome in, buddy. Thank you for becoming a member of Anfield Agenda FC. I hope to see you in the Discord group as well. Lots of love to you and the family. If you want to join and become a member, folks, all you have to do is hit that join button or have a look for the link in the description. I'm going to get the clock ready for the second half. I'm looking as the players come out. I'm not seeing a change. Nope. Same players walking out. I don't know how Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's being given a second 45 minutes here. I do not understand it personally. And how long will the manager leave this? I don't know. If this gets to the point where we're sitting here at 65 minutes, we haven't made a damn substitution and it's still not working, I don't know. I don't even know what I'll be saying, to be honest with you. Right, strap yourselves in, folks. We're in for a big 45 here. Need to get my second bottle of water ready. Needs to be quicker, it needs to be sharper, we need to want it more, and we need to be better in possession. Come on, lads. Big 45. We can do this. Come on. Right, Red's going to be kicking off the second half, playing from right to left. Want to see it straight from the start, lads. Come on. Big 45. Let's go. We're underway. Hendo launches it long. That left channel looking for Sadio Mane. Southampton player wins the header. Ball breaks into midfield. Again, straight to a Southampton player who handles it and it comes back for a free kick to the Reds. I'm glad Kloppo can smile about something because the rest of us aren't too fucking happy, mate, to be honest with you. Trent, ball back inside to Hendo. Liverpool, not one shot on target in the first half. Again, away from home. Just not good enough. Hendo to Trent. Salah. With a horrendous ball back to Trent that forces him behind and goes all the way back to Alisson. Fabinho. Ball up the line. Robbo. Firmino. Well done, Robbo. Now, Sadio, run, mate. Robbo with the ball across. Oh, it was too old. It was over hit. Salah's going to keep it in, but again, it's another good opportunity we should have done better with. Salah puts in a cross, cleared by Southampton. 2 lakhs of days ago, Mo. Just 2 lakhs of days ago, mate. The cross should have been so much better. Another opportunity wasted there. An overhit cross. We had 3 players in the box and we couldn't pick out one of them. Not from... I'm talking about the one from Robbo, by the way, not Salah. Ball back now with Hendo. Trent. Nope, no substitutions made for those asking. Genie out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo tries the ball inside to Firmino, but Robbo's been horrendous as well with his passing. Well done, Sadio. Great tracking back. Gives it to Bobby. Sadio carries on ahead of him. Bobby gives it that left hand side to Robbo. Robbo goes back to Genie. The attack slows down again. Fabinho. Thiago. He switches it across right hand side. Fabinho to Genie Wijnaldum. Genie out to Robbo. Robbo, another slack pass. And look, Southampton player wanted it more, but we've got it back with Genie. That's 2 in the space of a minute from Robbo. Almost identical passes, both horrendous. Hendo now. He switches the ball out left hand side to Bobby Firmino, who chests it down. Firmino looks ahead of him, cuts inside. Plays the ball to Sadio. Sadio turns in the box. Players everywhere. He hasn't got an inch of space. Plays it to Robbo. Robbo with a cross, blocked by the Southampton defender. It's a corner to Liverpool. Come on, lads. Come on. Went out off Walker Peters. That'll be a corner to the Reds. Corner goes short. Chamberlain, who plays it back to Robbo. Robbo puts a cross in. Ball drops. Strike out to the box. Deflection. Tucked away by Southampton. Be a Liverpool throw in left hand side. Throw in's taken quickly by Chamberlain. Thiago rolls the ball across to Trent. Trent with a good switch across to Robbo left hand side. At least we're playing a yard further forward, a couple of yards further forward in this half. Actually putting some pressure on Southampton. We just need the creativeness now. Or the creativity, I should be saying. Thiago. He cuts inside past this man. Nice little ball spread out right hand side to Trent. Trent traps it. Inside. Cross comes in. It's over hit. It's over past everybody. Chamberlain does well to keep it in. He recycles possession back to Robbo. Look, give it back to Chamberlain. Or take your man on. Thiago. Back out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain puts a cross into the box. It's headed away by the Southampton defender. Walcott gets there. He stumbles. That'll be a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Thiago. You can already see Thiago's a lot more involved. He may have to drop a bit deeper, but he's certainly more involved. Why are we maintaining these deep crosses? Robbo. Chamberlain. Good ball out to Trent. Trent cross blocked, drops to Wijnaldum. Liverpool appealing for a penalty. Referee points out for a corner. I don't know, I haven't seen a replay, I've no idea. Genie traps it down. Penalty. I'm sorry, that's a handball. I'm sorry, that's a handball. If that's not a penalty, I give up. Honest to God, that has to be a penalty. No penalty. Are you having a laugh? Oh my God, I give up. Ball in. That is blatant cheating again. Oh my, I don't even know what to say. I do not know what to say. Ball over the top. Firmino, run in, Bobby. Run, Bobby, run. I don't even know what to say to you folks. Call me a prat again, Pound, you little bitch. Call me a prat again, see what happens. Absolute twat. Salah now, right hand channel. Hooked back in. Somehow Sadio Mane managed to overjump the damn ball again. I don't give a fuck what Goldbridge says, Cube. I say penalty. That's my view. Goldbridge is entitled to his view. I couldn't give a fuck what his view is, to be honest with you, because he's not a Liverpool fan. If you're so interested, just go over and watch his stream, mate. Because honestly, I couldn't care what anybody else's opinion is. Corner to the Reds again. Come on. Ball in. Headed away. People are going to tell me his body wasn't bigger. His arm was outstretched by about that much. Wasn't down by his side. It was outstretched. Did it block the shot? Did it hit his hand? I was an honest assessment of Paul Pogba's penalty, and United fans were cheering me for it, saying how unbiased I was. But yet when I call for a penalty for Liverpool, you fuckers can't get your United hat off and be as honest towards us, can you? No. It does work both ways, this honesty, folks. Ball in behind. Sadio would have been a mile offside anyway. Ings. Firmino. Again, given straight back to Southampton. Ball between the lines. Southampton have it now. Theo Walcott. He's got options to his right if he wants them. Theo carries on running. Plays the ball back into Walker Peters. Walker Peters now. He goes back. James Ward-Prowse. The early blitz from Liverpool, which, you know, hasn't really helped us out. Thiago then fells Southampton player in the centre circle. The referee has a word with Thiago. He's itching to send him off. You can see it in his face. One more foul and he'll be gone. Walker Peters now for Southampton. It's been a better start to the second half, I'll say that from the Reds. But again, we're just letting these opportunities that we create go. Southampton work the ball out left hand side. Ryan Bertrand. Ball up the line. Ings, he goes back. Where's the press, lads? Come on. Robbo pulls out of a header and lets the opposition player wins it. Now Walcott has a strike. What was Robbo doing? Robbo, you could have headed it. Instead, mate, you pulled away, let the Southampton player head it down to Theo Walcott, and thankfully his shot went over the bar. Why the fuck didn't you head the ball, mate? The press isn't there, Caitlin, you're right. Shaqiri's coming on. Good. Somebody who'll give us an option. Shaqiri's getting ready to come on, folks. It has to be for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Surely to God. Long ball. Bobby Firmino stands there watching for it, waiting. Meanwhile, James Ward-Prowse runs towards the ball and wins it for Southampton. Walcott gets across and Allison comes and claims it. Well done, Ali. Chamberlain turns inside, spreads the ball across to Gini. Gini now to Robbo. Robbo. Sadio, make a run for him. Sadio. Now take him on. Skin him. Ball down the line to Robbo. Robbo reverses it back. Southampton clear it again. Far too easy. Oh, we're just not picking our man out in the box. Fabinho heads it in. Chamberlain down to Thiago. Thiago spreads it across to Henderson. Hendo now. Ball out right hand side to Trent. Shaqiri's still getting instructions on the sideline, by the way. He'll be on momentarily. Robbo. Sadio. Back to Robbo. It's an awful ball, but Robbo just about keeps it in. Or did he? No, I think it went out of play. Again, an awful ball. Just a simple pass. It is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain that's coming off. How we even got 10 minutes in the second half, I don't know. Chamberlain coming off to be replaced by Shaqiri. Hopefully this will give us a little bit more attacking options. Shaqiri on for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Whenever you're ready there, mate, with the throw in. Ball's flicked on. Fabinho. Free kick taken quickly. Shaqiri spreads it across right hand side to Trent. Gini. Sadio. Firmino. Back with Gini. Thiago. Gini, Thiago. To Salah. Oh, why didn't Sadio Mane go to ground there? He would have got a penalty. Instead, his shot was blocked. Gini, man on. If Sadio went to ground in that challenge there, when he was challenged, he would have got himself a penalty. Watch. No, I apologise. I do apologise. It was Bobby Firmino he clipped. My bad. I'm absolutely incorrect on that one. Sorry, folks. It was Firmino who clipped him. It wasn't an opposition player. It's a corner to the Reds. I got that one completely wrong. Ball in. Straight to Fraser Forster, who punches it thankfully. And Bobby Firmino gathers it right hand side. And then telegraphs a pass to Danny Ings. And we're blessed that Southampton don't come away there with a counter-attack. Not good enough. Trent now. On this left-hand side, because we haven't switched back from the corner. Ball to Thiago. Thiago gives it back out to Shaqiri now. Shaqiri's touch lets him down, but he does keep it in play. Cross in. Not great. Cleared again by the Southampton player. Good defender by Gini to get back and win the ball back. Come on, lads. Come on. Still 30 minutes to go. Thiago. Ball into Sadio Mane in the left channel. Sadio keeps it in. Now just take Walker-Peters on. Take him on. Penalty. Penalty. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off, Mariner. Oh my God. He just fouled him. He just fouled him. He just clipped his ankle. Watch his left foot. There. Oh my God. How he clips his left leg. He even puts his hands up because he knows he done wrong. That's two. That is an absolute fucking disgrace. That is twice now. I'm almost lost for words, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost lost for words. How can I, in good conscience, rightly call Paul Pogba's incident a penalty, which I believe it was, and then we not get one for more contact on Sadio Mane? I don't understand this. I'm honestly speechless. Southampton switching out right hand side to Walker-Peters. Shaqiri wins it back for Liverpool. Thiago. Ball into that right channel now to Trent. Throw into Liverpool. Shaqiri. Back to Henderson. Ball in the left hand channel. Sadio, you're through, mate. Ball across. Ricochet and it goes for a corner. Oh, was a good ball from Sadio. It was just nobody to get on the end of. A good defender from Southampton forces it out for a corner. How so this gobshite in the chat, JC, Liverpool cannot complain about penalties. Why not, mate? Why not? Why can't we complain about them? Why? Because you think we've gotten loads, which we haven't, by the way. If you want to look at stats. Shaqiri, ball back to Trent. Trent with the cross in. It's cleared by Danny Ings. It was brilliant defending there from the Southampton player to clear that. Ball in deep to the far post. Walker-Peters heads it down. Theo Walker heads it back to him. Unlucky Sadio, nearly pressed and got the ball back. Oh my God, Thiago just blessed there to get away with that. Firmino turns inside, gives the ball to Shaqiri, to Thiago. Thiago switches it out left hand side to Sadio Mane. Again, folks, really close to 62k. Please do hit that subscribe button. Genie. Ball back to Fabinho. Across to Hendo. Good switch by him. Robbo cushions it into Sadio. Who are you hooking that to, man? There's no one there. Our forwards just... I don't know. This just shit in the bed again so far. Thiago to Genie. To Robbo. Why are you stopping? Ball inside. Mane runs straight into Southampton player. Robbo, then he gives it straight to a Southampton player. Shaqiri now. Flicked on. Danny Ings gets there first for Southampton. He turns in. That's a foul. Free kick to Southampton. 27 minutes to go. Have we had a shot on target yet? Anyone know? Have we had a shot on target yet? Because I can't remember one. No, Jesus Christ. Southampton's free kick goes long, goes all the way out. It'll be a throw into Liverpool down near the corner flag. Or is it a Southampton ball? Did it take a nick? No, it's a Liverpool throw in. We've got 26 minutes to turn this around. Free kick to Liverpool. Handball to Andre Mariner. Robbo plays the ball into Sadio. Sadio then gives it straight to Walker-Peters. Back to Forster. Forster gets his foot underneath. The ball's up in the air. Well done, Thiago. Ball across. Trent. Hendo. To Fabinho. To be honest, the point's not even good enough. We need to be collecting 3. I know we don't even have that single point at the minute, but my point being we need the 3 points. Ball up the line. Shaqiri, he's out muscled. Good work by Bobby to win the ball back. Thiago now. To Genie. Genie gets his head up, spreads it across to Robbo. Robbo now. Ball back to Genie. Back out to Robbo. He's forced to go back. There's just no options, no movement. Salah, any chance of movement, mate? Hendo with the deep cross. But again, it's defended easily. We're just so predictable in the way we attack. Genie, back to Robbo. Robbo now with a cross. Again, cleared by Southampton easily. Ings now. Southampton have a chance to counter. Ball out right hand side. Ward-Prowse to Ings. Ings has a strike straight at Alisson. 25 to go. Trent. Thiago. Firmino. Robbo. You forgot the ball there, mate. To Gini. Gini to Thiago. Thiago switches it out right hand side to Trent. Ball down the line looking for Salah. Even that's fucking overhit. Trent not going to apologise in Trent. Just be better, man. Just do better. Do you know what I mean? It's a simple fucking 10-yard pass down the line, mate. Put a bit of, weight on it. Make sure that it doesn't go out of play. Give Mo something to work for. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is horrendous. Forster launches the goal kick long. Trent keeps it in, knocks it down the line. Again, easy for Southampton to defend. Throw in right hand side. I think Southampton should have probably had a free kick there, to be honest with you. I thought it was a push in the back by Fabinho. Fabinho carries it forward, gives it out left hand side to Robbo. Fabinho. Back out to Hendo. And here comes the same pattern of play that's just so easy to defend against. Oh, this is just... Fair play to Southampton, by the way. They're working their socks off. Credit to them. But it's just not good. There's no excuses from our lads. Ball inside. Firmino now. In the penalty area. He's forced to turn back. Turns back inside. Does well. Ball across. Again! Southampton defender there first because they want the fucking ball more. Southampton, it was a lovely ball pulled across the box by Firmino, and Southampton players just wanted it more and put their bodies on the line and cleared it. What the fuck are you doing, Mane? Honestly, mate, what were you doing? Just allows the defender to get there ahead of him instead of running across the near post. Basic centre forward play. Walker Peters now for Southampton. Southampton switch it. Trent heads it down to Thiago. Thiago flicks it on straight to the Southampton player. We've got it in the channel now. Ball through. If that had gone to Sadio, he was offside anyway. Ball works out right hand side now to Shaqiri. Cross comes in. Flicked by Bobby. Goes wide. Goal kick. Still not a shot on target. 21 minutes to go. Away from home. Again, not one fucking shot on target. Not a strike from the outside of the box. Nothing created. Absolute horrendous again away from home. Just not good enough. Still 20 minutes to go. Start pulling people off, Gaffer. Make the changes. You're complaining about substitutes, not having 5 of them. Well, at least use the 3 of them. Again, folks, please do hit that subscribe button. Really close to 62k. It would be a bit of good news for us on a shitty day so far. Ball back with Forster. Bit of a slice from him. Ball's up in the air. Sadio does well. Cushions it out for a throw in. Well, I say cushions it. Puts his body in the way. I'm not behind. How could I be behind when I'm watching the game live on television? Honest to God, mate. You do realise there's a delay in YouTube as well, pal, by the way. Fabinho. Thiago. Hendo. Trent, ball in behind, nobody there, mate. Nobody there, straight through to the keeper. Still no substitutes looking like they're going to come on, by the way, other than Shaqiri. So, I don't know what Klopp... What does he bring the players with him for? The day out? Jolly up, is it? Put the fucking players on, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's clear what's not working here. Free kick to Liverpool, offside. Southampton player coming back from an offside position. Robbo. Down the line to Firmino. He takes too much out of it and then his pocket nicked. And then he slips as well for good measure, just to stop him being able to come back and defend. We very fortunately get a throw in out of it. Thiago to Hendo. Back to Thiago. Sadio Mane now. He gives it to Robbo in the left channel. Robbo cushions it back inside. Sadio. Ball across to Mo. Oh, for fuck's sake, why didn't he shoot? He tried to pass it back to Sadio again. Robbo plays another one of these ridiculous crosses to no one. Shaqiri, he has a strike. Why the fuck didn't Salah shoot? You absolute coward! Pull the trigger! Absolute pussy behaviour. Cuts inside, has a strike available on his favourite left foot and pussies out of it and rolls the ball across. Absolute cowardly behaviour. Pull the trigger! Ball back with Alisson. Robbo. Who are you playing that to, man? There's nobody there. What is our manager doing? Make some fucking changes. Stop being so damn stubborn. Shaqiri. He gives the ball away now. Hendo comes back and wins it. Clips the ball upfield to Salah. Salah out right hand side to Trent. Back to Thiago. He switches it across to Fabinho. Ball in the left hand channel to Robbo. Robbo pulls it back to Gini. To Salah. Rolls a pass in. Ball across. We can't even get that right. Again, Salah had a chance to shoot, but he tried to slip it into somebody in a wider position for some reason, rather than having a shot. Shaqiri with a cross in. Doesn't even beat the first man. Second ball comes back to Shaqiri. Trent. 16 to go. Again, we're back on the halfway line nearly. Sadio to Firmino. Firmino's persistency does well, keeps the ball, gives it to Robbo. Robbo to Sadio. Sadio now. Strike! I call it a strike. It's a shot on target, but it probably would have been next week when it got into the goal if there had been no keeper there. He toe poked it and I don't know, it was 2 miles an hour straight at Fraser Forster. It'll go down as a shot on target, but even that's taking the piss. 15 minutes to go. That's it, Trent. You headed straight to their player, mate. Good man. Southampton about to make a change. Liverpool are as well. Milner's going to be coming on. Southampton play their way out well. He's offside. They leave it. Ball goes back. Trent will get it. Looks like Jimmy Milner be coming on for us. And Southampton about to make a change as well. Again, folks, please do keep hitting this subscribe button. Really would want to get to 62k on the stream. Thiago. I'm honestly heartbroken here, folks, at how poor we've been attacking again. These hopeful balls into the channel for Salah are never going to work. I don't know what Milner's going to do here, by the way. I'm absolutely baffled as to how this is going to change things, but Sadio has it left channel. Run at him! Run at him! Run at him! Sadio cuts inside, pulls the ball back. Thiago, strike, blocked. Falls to Shaqiri. Ball goes back again. Strike, deflection, goal kick. Take Salah off. He's been shite. What the fuck has he done in this game other than be a coward? And I'm saying that. He has been a coward. He didn't have the balls to pull the trigger 3 times. Just passed it off instead. Ings has gone off for Southampton. Trent has gone off for us to be replaced by James Milner. Genie switches the ball across to Sadio. Just take it down and leg it at him. Ball pulled across. Nobody there again. Behind everybody. Second ball's won by Robbo. Trent puts in a cross. Again, nobody there. Falls to Genie. He heads it down to Robbo. Robbo with a cross. Again, mate. There's one of our players, about 5 defenders. Salah, into the box. Nice little ball to Robbo. Shoot! Why didn't you shoot? Who are you pulling it back to? You're 7 yards out! Do they have a bet on between them? Let's not have a shot. Is there a competition we don't know about or something? Robbo with the corner. Again, it breaks to Thiago, but Southampton come away with it. Free kick to Southampton now. Shaqiri fell stopping a counter-attack. That'll be a yellow for him. 12 minutes to go. Southampton 1, Liverpool 0. One shot on target that probably still wouldn't have been in the goal if we were still playing there now and no keeper was in. This is it's just not good enough. I'm sorry. It's not good enough from Liverpool. It's not acceptable. And the gaffer can stop making fucking excuses about tiredness and all this bollocks. We've got the same as everybody else and we're absolutely pathetic away from home and it's just not good enough and I don't care. I'm going to call it as it is. The forwards have been a disgrace in the way form this season. Not taking chances today, not shooting, not doing anything. Shit in the bed every time they get into position. It's just unacceptable. I'm sorry, it's just not good enough. Headed away by Fabinho. It's back up in the air. Again, headed away, but straight to James Ward-Prowse because, you know, that's what we do. We give the ball straight to opposition players. Thiago. Shaqiri. Plays it out to James Milner. Bertrand puts it out. That'll be a throw-in. Only 17 subscribers away from 62k, folks. Please do hit that button. Thiago. Ball to Mohamed Salah. Salah goes and gives it to Milner. Milner puts in a cross. That goes straight through to Fraser Foster. Milner gets taken out of it though, but of course nothing seen about that one, even though the linesman's nearly close enough to fucking lick the back of Milner's neck. Yeah, nothing there though. You know, that's fine apparently. Milner can get creased out of it. They can handball the ball in the box. They can trip Sadio Mane. Nothing. Why are you showing us Trent in the stands? We know he's been taken off. We don't need to look at him sitting in the stand. Just, Alisson, I don't care who's down injured, mate. I don't care if it's Klopp. Just move the fucking ball. We've a game to go and chase here. Ball down the line. That same ball we've played 500 times looking for Salah that hasn't come off. Now Milner just passes the ball straight to their player again. Southampton about to make a change here. Theo Walcott coming off to be replaced by Jan Valery. Eight minutes to go here at St Mary's. Thiago plays the ball a little bit behind Fabinho. Fabinho to Robbo. Robbo to Gini. Gini does well, turns, goes forward, plays the ball out to Sadio. Sadio. The one time the ball over the top to Mane or to Salah was on, nobody spots it. Do you know what it's like? It's like, hey lads, this same attack we've tried 500 times hasn't worked. Let's do it again. And then we'll do it again after that. And then we'll do it again after that. And hey, look, Southampton won't know about it because we've only done it 501 times. Southampton now have it in the right-hand channel. Back to Walker-Peters. They're just moving the ball around now. Where's the press, lads? Come on, Bertrand. Ball all the way back with Fraser Forster now. Walker-Peters turns Firmino inside out. Thiago to Gini. Shaqiri, lovely little ball around the corner. Milner now. He cuts inside just to make sure we slow down the attack a bit more. Oh, referee, let's play on there again when Milner was fouled. Good stuff. Make sure you keep cutting back inside, lads. We wouldn't want to be going around the outside to take them on or at him. Where's Allison off to? Allison's off for the fucking newspaper, and thankfully Hendo's there to clear our lines, but then we give it straight back to Southampton again. They have it in the left channel. 3 players in the box. This has just been like a comedy show from start to finish, from players who should be out there, should really want to put right their away form, and they've gone out there and played cowardly yet again. I don't give a shite what Klopp has to say in the post-match show. He better stand up and say, we were horrendous, I got my system wrong, the players weren't good enough, and we need to learn from it. Anything else is just a bullshit excuse. Don't want to hear about tiredness, don't want to hear about congested fixtures. It's all just a fucking excuse. At the end of the day, we haven't been good enough yet again. Gini to Henderson. Ball in behind looking for Salah, but of course there's too much on it and it goes straight through to Fraser Forster, or puts it out for a throw in. 5.5 minutes to go, and there might as well be 22 years to go. We still won't be scoring by the looks of it because we're afraid to have a shot. I'm heartbroken. Absolutely. What are you smiling for, Klopp? I'm glad you can fucking smile, mate, because my week's ruined. Mane brought down. No, ref, no, again. That's 3. You're a fucking disgrace, Mariner. A fucking disgrace. Oh, and he goes and books Mane then afterwards. You are an absolute disgrace of a referee. Fucking Milner's kicking men now instead of the ball. I'm honestly lost for words. I don't even know what to say anymore. Ball goes out. It'll be a Southampton throw in. 3.5 minutes to go. Again, folks, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. Be lovely to at least hit 62k subscribers on the stream, but this is an absolute shit show yet again. We've got a post-match show coming up about 10 minutes after the game is over. I think you know what you can expect in that. Southampton have the ball in midfield. They're just playing it around. Ball at the back all the way through to Forster. He again puts his foot through it, launches it long. Southampton players are offside. Free kick. William said if this was United, they'd have had multiple penalties. What baffles me is, right, I can understand some of these decisions are 50-50 or borderline, but we don't seem to be getting any. 3 potential ones in this game and not a sniff of one of them. A handball incident, a blatant trip on Sadio Mane, and then that one on the edge of the box that, again, the ref just turned a blind eye to, and VAR seemed to be sucking on lollipops or something like that. Ball back out to Fabinho. Gini Wijnaldum. Robbo. Ball back inside to Thiago, who fucking turns the wrong way backwards again when there was space in front of him. Henderson. Robbo. And do you know what? We'll still be fed the same shite about we might not need a centre back. Do you know what I mean? We'll still be fed that shite in the media as well. Ball down the line to Shaqiri at the corner flag. He plays it inside to Milner. Milner cross into the box. Mane chests it down, pulls it back. Again, why didn't you have a shot there, Sadio Man? Perhaps maybe pull the fucking trigger? Sadio Mane could have either headed that at the goal or chested it down and shot. And he chested it down and just played a high ball into nowhere yet again. Another cowardly decision from our forwards. Look at this. Head it or chest it and shoot. But no. It's just ridiculous. Mane again. This time he just controls the ball and gives it straight to Southampton. Robbo to Sadio Mane. Throw in for Southampton. We're in pretty much at the end of normal time. And what has been another shambles of an away performance in the Premier League from Jurgen Klopp's team. One shot on target, and I'm being generous even giving them that shot on target. You're right, anyone is saying we ain't going to win shit if we play like this. And we're getting what we deserve today. Ball out right hand side. Three minutes of additional time added on with the referee. There might as well be an hour, so it won't make any difference. This team, the way we're playing today, look like it could be there for a fortnight and not score. Robbo down the line to Mane. Mane cuts inside, goes past a few players, fires a ball that's easily dealt with by the Southampton defence yet again. Thiago's absolutely creased off the ball, nothing from the ref again. Ball played into the box. Again, straightforward defending for Southampton. Wijnaldum. Salah. Mane. Again, pulls the ball across the box to nobody. Hendo. Out right hand side to Shaqiri. Shaqiri cuts in. Plays across. Too close to the keeper. Easy for Forster to deal with. Ball drops to Robbo. His first touch isn't great. Pulls it back to Thiago. Thiago to Fabinho. Fabinho overhits the ball to Robbo, but Robbo just about keeps it in. Here comes the cross. Oh look, falls straight to Bobby Firmino, straight to him, and it bounces off his knee and goes to Forster. That just about sums up our day. The one cross that Robbo actually finds a Liverpool player with, Firmino lets it just bounce off his leg and it goes through to the keeper. Walker-Peters has been named man of the match for Southampton. Hendo pulls the ball out. Gini, Firmino, back to Gini. Gini goes round the outside, slip it into Sadio. It's a fucking awful ball. It'll be a Liverpool corner. Last chance saloon for the Reds to get something from the game. 92 minutes on the clock. Alisson's even going up for this. Ryan Bertrand gets a yellow. Obviously, he must have been giving the ref some lip or something. Corner kick. Robbo delivers it in. Sadio Mane gets on the end of it and heads it over the bar. And that will be that. What happened to our front three? None of them care, said Philippe Hunt. They've been disgraceful, mate. Each and every one of them. They've all been horrendous. I mean, at least Mane's tried to get involved in the game. What has Salah done? Nothing. Sat out on that right touchline and done fuck all for 90 minutes yet again. Do you know what? Look, I'm going to call this as I see it. If I'm a United fan, City fan, Spurs fan watching this right now, I'm absolutely going to take heart from this because we don't look like we're going to retain anything playing like this. Robbo. Ball down the line to Sadio. He turns inside. Mane. Still Sadio. Run Sadio. Be another corner. Last chance saloon for the Reds. Another chance to get a ball into the box. We've taken it short and pulled it back. Fabinho plays it. Why the fuck? That's 2 weeks in a row. We've had a corner at the end of the game and the stupid fucks haven't even played the ball into the damn box. They go short, you absolute bunch of fucking clowns! Ralph Hasenhüttl falls to his knees. Southampton have gotten the result that they deserve, to be fair. Congratulations to them. That's 2 weeks in a row. We've had a corner right at the death and we've gone short and the ref has blown up. Like a bunch of idiots. Play the ball into the fucking box. That is a joke. Credit to Southampton. Fair play to them for the win. United fans, any other fans watching, have at it with your comments because Liverpool aren't regaining shit if we play like this because that was beyond a joke. That was an absolute disgrace. Klopp should be ashamed of that team for the way they played. Each and every one of those players in green should hang their head in shame because that is absolutely unacceptable from a Liverpool team in any way, shape or form. Credit to Southampton. I'll be back with a post-match show in a few minutes. Please do hit the subscribe button before you head off. I'll talk to you guys soon. Up the Reds.